Hey guys, just wanted to talk about society and how it's very low conscious. Okay, so try to realize this and witness this in your own experience today. How the most popular things in our society today are so low conscious, and they're popular, and it's just kind of like sucking people in, and they're kind of like in this trance basically by it because it's entertaining and it tastes good and it's easy. So people just get stuck into this and like they get stuck. So try to notice this. Like, look at the foods that people are eating, and that's the most popular foods on our planet. It's taken over the whole planet now. Before it was just like in the US, but now it's everywhere. It's just like all the fast food chains are super easy. They obviously taste good, but they're so low conscious, and like people know it. They know that it's terrible for them, but it's so popular that and it tastes so good that they don't really care. It's taken them over and they don't mind, like, because it's not killing you instantly, right? So you're doing it. Even like, look at the sponsors in most like uh, TV commercials and sports events. It's like Coca-Cola and McDonald's are like the biggest sponsors in every event. It's like Coca-Cola is just like pure sugar and is terrible for you. It's like you're poisoning yourself every time you drink it, but it tastes good, right? It's addicting and it tastes really good. So people do it. So, and the same thing with McDonald's. It's like fried, not real stuff almost, and people just do it, right? So they eat it because it tastes good. It's very low conscious. And the same thing with like entertainment. The things we watch, it's just very low conscious stuff. Like, yeah, it's entertaining and it's easy to watch because it's just like very mindless, brainless stuff, right? So try to notice this. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with this, but you have to choose for yourself, right? Like, obviously people have made this popular because everybody's been doing it, but you have to start separating yourself from society and seeing like what's good for you, because most people, they look and they're like, oh, this is popular, so I should do it too. And it's okay that I do this stuff too because everybody else is doing it, right? But if you live your life like that, then like if someone was to give a bunch of people poison, right, and told them this was great for them, and then all of a sudden you kind of know this is poison, but then you're like, oh, everybody's doing it, I'll just take it too. That's basically what you're doing to yourself when you're operating in a low conscious way, right? And obviously most people are so sucked in that they don't even realize this anymore because it's so normal that it doesn't matter to them anymore. And like, I read some stuff that's like soon the drug industry is going to be bigger than the food industry. So like, how sad is that? Like, people are taking so much drugs after they eat the terrible food that they're given. Then they're like, oh, feeling terrible now, just give me some drugs so I feel better so I could eat more of that. And it's just like so low conscious stuff, right? Like, and we can see this, that more and more people are getting like cancer and diseases and stuff like that, but we're still doing this stuff to ourselves because we're becoming zombies. The next thing is like microchips, and then all of a sudden you're gonna be like a robot. Who cares about robots coming into this world, right? Because we're basically becoming them, like very mindless. So we have to start like getting out of these trance stuff. And I feel like it's maybe taking a step forward. More things are becoming popular, better foods, obviously. But try to see this within yourself if you're doing this yet, because it all starts with you. basically. Don't go force other people to do like the things that are high conscious. Just do it yourself and it'll spread that way. Like if we all slowly look at our own lives and separate ourselves from like what's popular and just be like, oh, okay, is this good for me? Do I still want to be doing this? Yes, it might taste good or this might feel good in the beginning, but if I separate myself, is this better for me in the long run? So you have to see this for yourself and live your own life. And yeah, start noticing this and try to spread it to other people by doing it yourself, so that more and more people are going to become, oh, this person's not being like everybody else and they're making their own choices, and that's okay. And it works for them, it seems like. So maybe I should do it, and then so on, and it spreads and it spreads, and then maybe one day we'll all be human again. So try to notice this, guys. Let me know how it goes. Leave me some comments, subscribe. Peace.